starting conversation. We're 10 minutes late starting, but that's nothing new. All right, one of these days we're actually going to start right at 7 o'clock like we used to. Of course, we always like to start by thanking our sponsors, D&D Beyond, that is D, the letter N, dbeyond.com, as well as Lucky Dice Cafe. If you're looking for a live game to play in the Huntsville, Alabama area, head on out to that location for some live games. Make sure you pay in advance, wear your mask, and be polite. For the love of God. Wash your hands, wear your mask. As well, on the weekend, Saturday, I believe Friday and Saturday, you can find Cats and Sack at Liquor Express, running games, in addition, with you getting to try out some very niche brews. Again, that is a purchase in advance. Wear your mask except while drinking, maintain social distancing, be safe. Now, when we last left this group of intrepid heroes... Haha, thank you, Mom. Yes, I actually have it ready. Appreciate it, but thank you for the reminder. When we last left our heroes, they had reached Fort Knucklebone. And had been met by Mad Maggie herself. And just for storytelling purposes, we'll reread the section again, just so everybody is aware of exactly where we stopped. One of the Kenku waving your direction as if telling you to remain where you are. What a deal! Patience is a virtue! Can't keep the boss waiting! He runs off into one of the trash structures. Moments later, he returns, leading a tall creature wearing a long, tattered shift covered in mud, blood, mold, and worse. The hag's eyes seem to move independently of each other as she approaches, her straggly brown hair hanging in front of them. Resting on each shoulder are red-eyed ravens that scrutinize your group. Behind her, a hulking creature built of disparate, fiendish parts trudges, moaning and hopping as it walks. Then both of the hags focus keenly on your group, and on Lulu specifically. My goodness! The hag croaks, spittle dripping from her mouth. Where did you find such a treasure? And that is where we left off, with Adira about to throw hands.
That's none of your business.
Adira, first impressions.
She has no lips! No, I'm kidding. I'll stop.
Adira?
Attack!
Adira, your Quentin is showing.
She has no lips. So ugly. How will she get a kiss? No kiss for her! No, Adira just sort of like wraps Lulu up a little bit more, and fixes some fabric, like around her waist, so Lulu is sort of tied against her chest, so she can keep her hands free, so if she does have to throw hands, she is more than willing. And she backs up a little bit.
Okay. I mean, this is where you needed to be, so...
That's nice.
Party. This is the person in charge of the fort.
What do you know of this creature?
Quentin, are you okay? I apologize. Koss?
I will look at the hag and say, what do you know of this creature?
Which creature specifically are you referring to?
Lulu. Because that's seeming to be the center of attention.
Just gotta double check something, sorry.
Yeah, no? Do you think? Just gonna kind of side-eye Adira's fight or flight going on right now and try and figure out a conversation.
She leads you guys towards... Like, she gestures back the way she came, basically.
I will follow.
And as you follow on,
I don't know if
are
everyone
all
else
of you
is going to
following
follow
is a
me.
better question.
Koss just kind of starts walking towards the hag. I don't know if anyone else is going to follow me.
Adira will follow, but like behind. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
Amaranth's like sticking like back into the left a little bit.
Okay.
To the left. Dante's back into the right.
Okay. Corliss?
Orlick's just keeping an eye on things.
So you're going to stay out in the main area.
Close to them so I can hear if there's any issues.
Okay. And Comfort.
I just want to be with Adira and show all these really beautiful wedding dress sketches I've made.
When have you had time?
Yeah.
Dude, I am a master.
I wouldn't be
No,
surprised
you-
if he already had some on him. Like
And
that.
I'm
That is
not
comfort
gonna
and
do.
level.
Okay, but you haven't had time to stop and do that, so you're telling me you did this while walking
Yes.
across the plains of Avernus.
Yes. I have one thing on my mind, and it's fashion.
Okay, can you give me a performance check for that?
I feel like this is such comfort energy, though.
It really is.
Please roll low. I want to see all of the stick figure drawings.
At disadvantage because you were walking and not actually seated at a desk.
Oh.
Okay.
Jesus.
Comfort
You
said
can
17.
get the idea of what it would look like, but these are definitely not the refined sketches that you would have shown to a client.
Okay.
Okay? Like, this is like one of those, alright, I'm gonna do something in like 20 minutes, but it takes you almost an hour because you're walking, you constantly have to keep fixing, lines because you're walking and then suddenly your foot hits a hole, so you make a completely wrong line and you have to fix it. Because perfection is an art form for you.
Part of me is trying to visualize Comfort riding Lulu, trying to do art while like soaring through the sky.
So you have 4 sketches prepared for wedding dresses? I
French
guess?
haute couture.
However, Comfort, as they're walking in, something tells you to stay outside.
Okay.
Okay?
So I'll stay outside.
And before we get back to that whole Mad Maggie thing, I wrote it up. I did everything I needed to do. You put your hand in your pocket, expecting nothing. Maybe a little bit of the pocket fodder you would normally have. Instead, what you find is a folded up letter, which is now in your journal.
Sus.
It's folded up, it has your name on the front in very familiar handwriting. Because it's Callus's handwriting.
You spelled his name wrong.
Damn it, it's a U?
Kalos with an O.
Okay, it's an O. I was going off of what I had in my notes, and I think I have it misspelled in my notes. So, let me fix that.
Should be in your backstory.
Yes, but there's a reason why I took notes.
Not you.
No, I misspelled it, which means my mistake. And it is spelled correctly, I just couldn't read my own writing. Would you like to read out, or would you like me to read out what Kalos has sent you?
I mean, you can read it out loud because I'm still reading it.
Okay. My dearest Comfort, I hope that this letter will find you well. Everything is going as well as it could be expected here in Baldur's Gate. You are missed so much. I have taken the liberty of hiring some local tailors in need of work, whom I have made sure are very reputable to work on your backlog of work while you've been gone. Given that I've had full reign over the business, I've been managing the debts you were in over the fabrics, and I've started paying all of this off for you. You have more business coming in, and the reputation of your business has taken a sharp turn for the better. Be safe and come home soon. All my love, Kalos.
So gay. I love him. I love my life.
The date on it is 3 months after you've left. So time is moving apace, as you would expect. All right. So, with all of you heading into Mad Maggie's room, I guess is what we'll call it. It is a conglomerate of stuff. And that is the best description for it, is a conglomerate of stuff. There are various things to be found, ranging from bone to skulls to fine pillows to what could be assumed is the leftover canopy of a bed. None of it makes any sense, and it looks like a magpie has just collected all of this and put it into one spot. She pulls aside a pair of curtains, and she gestures to it. And what you see is a tapestry. It's a beautiful tapestry that chronicles the fall of Zariel. And she points out a little stitched golden shape. And it's Lulu. Since you know Lulu to be Zariel's former traveling companion. One moment. 90% sure. Is this it? I believe so. Yeah, that's pretty close. Alright, so anybody looking at their cameras, this is basically what the tapestry denotes.
Okay.
Okay? I will eventually actually take really nice photos of all 6 of those and send them to you, but for now, that's what I'll have to do.
That'll work.
It shows Lulu on the tapestry, which is how she knows of Lulu. You see, I enjoy suffering. Not necessarily of my own, but others' suffering. And where do most suffer the most? The first layer of hell.
You're not wrong.
I was gonna
What's
say
kind of
the mother-in-law.
Husband suffering is not nearly as fun as what I find here. So, I have to ask, what brings you to Fort Knucklebone?
I legitimately forgot.
I'm gonna look back to Adira because she was the one who received said message from Lulu.
True,
And-
Lulu wanted to come here.
The floor is yours.
Well, Lulu had a memory of this place?
Oh yes, I remember her being here for a short time before she was called back to the material plane. My 2 magpies, they found her. Koss, I need you to give me a history check, please, dear.
I can do that.
But when Lulu was here with us, she didn't remember anything. Is that still the case?
Half of it.
Koss, you know that Mad Maggie is one of the most respected warlords on this plane.
Okie dokie.
If one of their infernal machines need to be fixed, it comes to her.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what what faction, any if it needs to be fixed, it goes through her.
Okay.
So it's not saying that you should trust her, but if she says she's gonna do something, she'll do so. Like, she'll do it.
Just her. What's the word I'm looking for?
Reputation precedes her.
Yes.
That's the phrase.
The word reputation just like out of my head for a second.
There it goes.
I can help you reveal her memories if you so desire. After all, my kind tend to deal with dreams and memories.
So
That's
we
a
want to
price that
get her memory back. So if we did that, obviously you want something in return.
Of course.
So what are you asking? What is the price?
When I take you through to deal and bring back her memories, you'll take me with you. However, before we even begin, it's going to take me a little bit to gather the supplies that I need. Perhaps you can offer your assistance amongst the fort. And should my people speak highly of you, then I might see it in my infinite wisdom to assist you further. All I want is the emotional, exquisitely emotional records of the Archangel's fall. And you can provide me with that. Through potentially no harm at all to you. If you're smart, of course.
I know you just.
I'm still seeing all of this as the hag.
Yeah.
Just starts coughing up
Yeah,
water.
just like.
Smoker's cough.
When you get to my age, kids, you'll droop too.
I'm good.
So,
Go ahead.
so I know you mentioned it to cost, but Emerant is kind of like looking the hag up and down, trying to get a read on them.
Give me an insight check. Oh. Why do I do that to myself?
Why do you do that to yourself?
You do it for the
Thematics.
stream.
11.
Schematics. As far as you can tell, that's all she wants.
Okay.
This is not an uncommon thing for hags to ask for.
Mhm.
Specifically, this type of hag.
So if I'm to understand this, you're going to feed off of the suffering from a memory.
I don't want her in my memories.
Oh, you won't be the focus, dear. Though, of course, if you wish to share with me that memory, I'd be more than happy to devour it for you. Your choice. Your friends could even come with us and they could see what makes you who you are.
No. Corlick kind of leans over to Adir and says, well, if Lulu was here before, why didn't she get her memories then? Why does she need us?
She had her memory. Well, She may not have been able to make the choice. I don't know the full story.
I don't trust her.
So, in return for helping out at the fort while you gather materials, you want to travel with us to enjoy the anguish in our wake?
No, just the anguish and the memories. As I bring you to assist the recovery. We won't even leave Fort Knucklebone.
So she wants some of our memories? If I'm getting this right?
No, just the memories locked within the holophant that you have bundled against your chest.
I was
However,
asking that out of character, but okay.
It makes more sense to do it in character because then it's better.
Well, it just wasn't. No, it wasn't making sense to me. It might make sense to Adira. She's smarter than me. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Basically, she wants to go into Lulu's memories, which will unlock them for you.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like,
Yes.
Okay.
Some of the things that were being said, I was like,
she will get the anguish of watching the memories, which will feed her because it's the kind of hag she is.
oh, okay.
That makes sense, then. Sure. Now, I know I would love to see the workshop you have set up here. Reputation says you have quite the setup going on here at the fort.
Koss, would you have at any point have had a reason to go to Fort Knucklebone?
I mean, if I was doing a lot of traveling, I may have, if anything needed repairs.
Okay, hang on, give me 1 second. I gotta pull up a character sheet.
It seems like it'd be right up your alley to actually have been here.
Possibly. It's more whether or not that she's going to remember him. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be coughing now for the rest of the night because of that.
That's okay.
I have regrets.
No regret. You should really prep yourself like
History of wisdom save?
History is
Wisdom
intelligence.
Intelligence. Thank you. She takes one look at you. Haven't you been here before?
A couple times, but I haven't had a chance to hands-on check out the workshop you have back there.
Interesting. And she walks towards you, and the gem in your chest looks just a little bit brighter. And she reaches out curiously to touch it, but she can't put her hand on it.
Okay.
Okay? And she's trying. And then she stops and just, that's an interesting little gem you have there.
Picked it up in my travels. Keeps me a little bit safer moving through this interesting place.
Interesting. Well, please. I have plenty of my people scattered about the fort. Find who you can assist, and I will set up our little, shall we say, experiment.
Koss at this point looks giddy. He would like to ask for directions to the workshop.
She gestures to her golem, which is the monstrosity of fiendish flesh and parts, Mickey. Mickey. This is Mickey. He will be more than happy to take you. And then you are all led out by this fiendish golem. Koss, since you are the one that has the most initiative here, we are going to start with you.
Cool. I am very, very happily heading my way towards the workshop.
Yes. You are led towards the where the two Kenku are working. Adira,
Yes.
you hear this is for you specifically, by the way. This is the one event that I have specifically for you.
For me.
You hear Mickey kind of moaning
Okay.
as he steps, but it's like every other step. And he's favoring one leg over the other.
Oh, he is a boo-boo. Okay.
The golem is favoring his steps?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing about this golem seems too particularly threatening. Honestly, he just seems to be like this big, dumb, lovable brute.
Baby man. I stand Mickey.
I know you do. So, back to Koss. I'm gonna get back to you in a second, Adira.
Mhm.
Just wanted you to get that in mind. Koss.
Yes.
The two Kenku are, Chuka and Clonk.
Okay.
Sorry. And they are currently working on... I got that backwards. They are currently working on one of the infernal machines.
Sure.
Chuka steps up to you. And, well, not steps up to you. He's kind of climbing all over the infernal machine. And it is... Which one are you working on? Oh, it is the one that I was having a problem with that I re-uploaded like 4 different times because it just kept going upside down in the photo. But it has these claws on the front with a swinging ball on the back. Affectionately called the Demon Grinder, which is something you would be familiar with. And Chuka is climbing kind of all over it, trying to figure out why he can't get this thing to work. Clonk is walking around it slowly, trying to find what it is that's hindering the operation of this machine. And when Clonk sees you, when Chuka sees you, he sits on the top of the Demon Grinder. Sorry, I have a really specific voice in mind for this thing.
These guys need some fresh air.
I probably am gonna go get water after I finish your thing, because
Yeah, absolutely.
that's not cutting it.
Should have gotten one in the first place.
Shot of whiskey might do it too.
Yeah, I might just take a shot of sourpuss here in a second. Okay. What are you doing here?
I'm here to help.
Help? What do you mean help?
I'm going to pull out my leather-rolled tinker's tools and start working my way around the grinder. And say I was...
As you're walking next to Clonk, okay, Chuka is kind of like walking with you guys, but he's still on top of the Demon Grinder. It's not going, and I don't understand why, and I can't get it to work, and we're supposed to be able to fix these, and Maggie relies on us to do this, and we can't figure it out, and it's supposed to go, and the sound that comes out of Chuka's mouth is inhuman, should not be made by humanoid creatures like the Kenku, but could only be done because they're Kenku and it's a mimicry. And 3, it is startling as shit.
Startled mom out of it.
You startled Corlick right out of
She can't hear us.
yeah, I know. So as he explains to you like what it's supposed to be doing and exactly what should be occurring and how it should be operating, I need you to give me a Arcana or investigation check.
Sure.
Because you're spending 10 minutes, if not more, trying to find the problem, correct?
Oof.
Well, you narrow it down to what it's not, and it's definitely not something to do with the grinder itself or the swinging ball on the back of the demon grinder. Give me
Okay.
another one. Because you're still gonna help them. Oh my god.
It takes you a while.
Absolutely
You are-
beautiful.
I'm helping.
You are doing something.
You're touching something. That counts,
Yeah.
right?
You're doing great, honey. You're doing great.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You think that perhaps it's not on the outside. You can't find anything on the outside. So with Chuka's help, you not necessarily scramble up the you don't necessarily scramble up the demon grinder, but you are assisted up into the demon grinder itself.
Sure.
Give me another one. Oh god, please.
Here comes another 3.
Does guidance help with this?
I
You're
mean,
not there. I don't.
sure. I mean, I could. Guidance.
I mean, I could also guidance. That's why I'm asking.
They don't stack.
Oh.
Hey.
With a D4.
Helps a little bit more.
What?
Well, you know what?
I love it. It's on brand. I'll take it.
Yep. Meets it. Beats it. With the guidance, you just eats your way in there.
Jesus Christ.
What you find is a gear that is surging with demonic energy, which is causing the malfunction to happen.
I'm going to point it out to the two of them. And have you seen this before? It looks like this might be causing your backup.
They, Chuka, who is the one who had climbed in with you, takes a closer look at it. Well, now that's just strange because we didn't put that in there. Who put that in there? Why is it in there? Wait, I mean, it's doing this thing, and it connects to that thing, and... But that's not one of our gears. I don't understand.
Do you have another one of these gears in the shop? We could rip this out.
What is it doing? Because Chuka doesn't understand that it's emitting demonic presence. You do with the Arcana check.
It seems to be putting out some kind of sinister, infernal feel. I don't know how to explain it. It's emitting infernal energy.
You mean like it's sort of possessed?
That's one way to put it.
Who has holy water?
Everyone looks to Adira.
I'm gonna stick my head out of the machine. Is
Sure.
Adira in the area?
You're me a perception check.
Didn't we all fill them at some place that
Not everybody.
had...
Not everybody.
Okay.
Adira was the one who pretty much had the big supply of holy water.
Koth was paying zero attention once I was told I could go play in the workshop, so I didn't even see who was following me. But
Basically,
now
it was-
I'm looking to see if Adira
You
is around.
stick your head out, and you kind of see like the wide spread of the entire area of Fort Knucklebone, right? You see Mickey, who is hopping kind of from foot to foot to alleviate whatever pressure it is that his foot's under. And then you watch as like Redcaps and Madcaps are dancing along with him and singing, but it's clear that Mickey's not really dancing, like he's in pain.
Mm-hmm.
But the Madcaps and the Redcaps think this is hilarious. 'Cause they're
Adira's just like
assholes.
actively staring at Mickey like,
Adira is actively staring at Mickey with her back to you.
How far away would they? Cool, that's well within range. Adira's gonna hear a voice pop into her head. Hey, Adira.
hello? Hi.
Hey, do you by chance have any holy water?
Yes? Do you need it?
Is there any chance you could bring some over to the workshop?
I don't see why not.
You
yeah.
just kind of see Koth's head like sticking out of this crazy,
She like turns to look and it's
crazy
just like,
machine.
okay, yeah, okay. I'll come bring the holy water. And she'll go over with it. She stares at Mickey like for 1 second longer. And then she'll go give the holy water to Koss.
Okay. Koss, it will take you an entire vial to cleanse this. And perhaps maybe a prayer.
Do I know any
do you-
prayers?
Do you particularly follow a god? Jeez, it's a good thing you got somebody who's got a hotline to two of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
At least two.
Hey,
Torm, two.
buddy. What's up?
I'd say, realizing the one thing I forgot to do tonight, which was make the cootie catcher for Adira's gods. I remembered to do everything but the cootie catcher.
Next week, we got this.
No, there is no game.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks for a
No.
cootie catcher.
2 weeks for a cootie catcher. If
No,
not,
yeah.
I'll just make it myself. It's fine.
Dante has one.
catcher.
Dante made one.
Well done, Dante.
So,
Which god will Adira talk to today and not dismiss?
None. She'll dismiss them all.
I'm going to kind of look at this cog for a bit and realize this might be a little past me. And stick my head back out, and has Adira walked away, or is she just kind of like hanging out
Just like-
outside the machine?
I don't know.
What are
What
you
is
doing?
Adira doing?
It's a good question. She's trying. Actually, she probably just like wait for a second. Probably because she probably has expectation that he probably doesn't need all of it. So she's like waiting to see if the bottle will like come back to her. Which is fine. But I'm also just looking over spells to see if I can help Mickey. So
I will pop my head back out and ask Adira if she can come help me. This might be a little past my scope due to holy water usage. It may need a bunch or maybe a prayer or something. That we have a possessed gear and I'm not quite sure what to do about it. Maybe you could help me?
a possessed gear. Oh, okay. I can.
Which is not the weirdest thing you've heard since you arrived in Avernus.
It's up there.
I mean, it's kind of up there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, who the fuck knows that? What? You can't go anywhere, friend. You stuck
we've
right there.
Really been grinding.
Shake my head a bit. There's infernal energy coming out of a gear.
So, yeah, I'll if there's room for her to go in and check out.
There's plenty.
The demon grinder has space for 8 medium-sized creatures.
Cute. Okay.
Are you saying the stick shift is giving you hell?
And so yes, there is plenty of room for Adira in it.
Okay.
And since Chuka and Koss are already inside, Clunk is the one that assists you into the demon grinder.
What does Clunk look like again? Me scrolling. I want to see.
Clonk's got the crazy hood with the
Oh, the little
spikes.
spiky hat. I love that
Yeah.
for him.
Hang on. Well, that was the concept art.
It's perfect. Don't change it.
I know, but it's the concept art. I'm actually gonna send you the official art for that.
I really want to know how big he is and how he will help Adira get into this with her 6'2" height. So
Well, it's mostly just because like the steps are so large. It's mostly that he's there to give her a leg up, basically.
I'll
what?
extend
A leg up.
Oh.
I'll extend a hand from inside.
Oh, perfect.
Help pull Adira in.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. Okay, Adira gets in. Yeah, she takes Koss's hand, and I can just picture Clonk like trying to just push her back of her legs into this move. Get up.
Yeah, but he doesn't say anything because he's quiet.
Yep, that's fine. All right.
So you get up there.
Yep.
And you can go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna point out what I saw earlier, if that helps at all.
It does. It definitely reduces the DC on this. So
Oh, good. I only have a +1.
okay. You look at the gear,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, it's possessed. Yes, holy water would clear it. Absolutely.
Mhm.
But it's definitely gonna need a prayer. The question is, do you pray to Torm?
I
Or do you
do not have
pray to
Torm's.
Brexa?
I do not have Torm's holy symbol on me. I will not pray to Torm. I have studied under Brexta. She would pray to Brexta.
Alright. Hey, look, I have to ask.
As much as I enjoy the idea of Adira knowing every single god in the D&D universe, which will happen.
Cut a few
yeah,
more
it will.
levels, and Adira just has a necklace full of holy symbols.
Cute little beads, but little holy
She
symbols.
collects them like, people would collect ears.
I do have a couple
trophies.
different holy symbols on me. I just can't remember who they were. Because I didn't write them
It
down.
begins.
Well, I wanted to return them to altars. We found them
Alright.
in,
Oh, then that's Lathander, Torm, and Tyr.
Okay, I have Tyr and Lathander, right? Because
Amaranth has
Torm.
Torms.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. It's made. I'm gonna fill it out for our next session.
Okay.
Jesus
Look
Christ.
at you go. That was fast.
Yeah, I've made these all the time in school. You don't forget how to make these.
I forget how to make it. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you.
That's okay. I just gotta figure out how I want to denote these.
We might have to add a couple more gods.
I'm sure we'll come across.
Remember, Adira just has to become friends with 4 of them plus her own, and she'll get proficiency with religion.
That's the thing. I forgot that was the thing.
Yep.
See, that I remember. I remember how it looks for that, but it is 5 training sessions with Korlik. We'll get
Proficiency, which I already have.
a bonus to the longsword.
Oh! Alright, because we did have that conversation that,
It'll help you hit stuff.
Make it
Excuse me.
big ouchie.
hold on.
On the stream, we just need to have like on part of the overlay. We just have to have gods until Adira is proficient in religion.
Like a
Yeah,
reward,
training
like
sessions
the
before
reward
Adira
bars.
It's an incentive thing. Hype,
Yeah.
hype train. See how many subs we can get.
Alright. Adira. It takes a minute to do the prayer,
Yeah.
and cover this gear in holy water.
Okay.
but you successfully depossess the gear.
Ta-da!
And you watch as, sorry, I just need to double check something. Okay. You watch as, Chuka's feathered hands clap together very excitedly.
Mm-hmm.
Animal Crossing.
Well, thank you for helping me, and that was really, really nice of you, and I really, really appreciate it, and I'll be sure to tell Mad Maggie everything because you've both been so great and helpful, and yes, now we can finish working on the repairs, and this thing will start up, no problem. Let me help you out of here.
For the sake that Koss has been like arm deep in machinery, the armor has like moved back on his arms, so like from the forearm down is just bare arms.
I mean, you're covered in grease and oil, but yes.
Yes. I didn't want to get as much on the armor as I could for what part of my body I was sticking into machinery.
Just, like,
Alright,
slinks back.
Adira,
Yes.
dear.
Mhm.
You climb back out with the help of the two Kenku.
Mhm.
And it's almost elegant the way you disembark from this twisted infernal machine.
Thank you.
And poor Mickey.
Oh. No, I want to help him.
Yep, I know. Off you go.
What was that?
It was me making music. Shh.
The Madcaps and the Redcaps have buggered off
Good.
at this point, and I need you to give me an insight check, please, Adira.
I hate those. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm good at insight. Never mind.
Mickey tries to stand still as you stand in front of him, because, I mean, not to put too fine of a point on it, but pretty lady dressed in white, and he is covered in Lord knows what.
It's okay, he doesn't
But he
look
tries
like a
to
hag.
stand still, and you realize that there is a large piece of a destroyed bone devil lodged in his foot.
Oh. Oh, he's just got a little sliver.
It's not really little.
It's a
I mean, this
sliver.
is like we're talking
It's a big little sliver.
Big little sliver.
big. Mostly because I think his size might actually be large. Hang on, let me double check.
Good for him.
That's okay.
Why are you too pure?
He is. He's a large-sized creature, so he towers over even you,
Oh,
Adira.
good for him. So he's got big bone sliver
Yes.
in foot.
Yes.
And then you know what? I think okay, I know Koss is busy. I'm not gonna bother Koss. I'm gonna find Corlick, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Because as much as I want to remove the sliver from his foot, I don't think he's going to be able to lean on me and me be able to keep him up. I mean, I'll see if like Dante and ooh, we're getting a little feedback on your well, feedback, I say. It's just my voice echoing.
No, it was.
Sorry. I'll like, if I can find Dante or Amaranth or even Comfort to like try and come and help me with this, I will do that as
Absolutely,
well.
I can.
Yeah, Corlick's not far.
Yeah, no, Corlick's around.
Corlick!
I'm
Mirror!
not,
Can you hear me?
I'm not exactly
Yes, we
Yes, we
strong.
can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
Come
here.
Something wrong with my headset.
Bring it with you.
Yep.
Mom, I'll fix it.
What can I do for you, Adira?
Well, we learned Mickey's name, right? We were told Mickey?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Mad Maggie told you that his name is Mickey.
Perfect. Well, Mickey here has an issue with his foot, and I was wondering if you'd be able to help me?
Absolutely, I can.
I don't know if he'll lean on you. She'll, like, look back up at Mickey and be... Mickey, you can understand me?
He nods very slowly.
Um,
Hang on,
That-
sorry. Let me double check. I'm 90% sure he can. I just need to check what languages the Night Hag knows. Yes, he can understand you as long as you're speaking common.
oh, okay, because I was like, I mean, any languages the hag
Unless
knows.
you're sorry. The only language that the hag knows that you don't know is primordial. So you could be talking to it in common, abyssal, or infernal, and it would understand you.
She would like quickly just go through. She would probably start with abyssal or infernal because that feels like it makes sense down here. The moment
Nods
she
to both of those.
perfect. The moment he nods to one of them, she'll stay in that language, even if Corlick doesn't really understand them.
Well,
Well,
I
if you
understand
Make
infernal.
it infernal.
Perfect.
He understands
She'd start with
infernal.
infernal then. Does that hurt? And she would point at the sliver.
He nods.
Do you want some help getting it out?
More empathetic nodding, because, I mean, he's a flesh golem, but he's a flesh golem that has, like, a tubular thing that is stuck to his mouth. So he can't talk.
I want to give him a voice. Okay.
No.
Baby
He's not a beast, right?
No, I believe he's a fiend.
Damn it. So I can't use beast sense or...
Hang on. Let me double check.
Would talk with animals work with this? I don't know it.
No,
but
sir,
I
he's
figured
a
I'd ask.
construct. He's a
Okay,
construct, so no, it
say.
still wouldn't work anyway.
Okay. Because I speak with animals or beast sense, so...
Yeah, no.
Okay, well,
Alright.
I can
We
help.
can
We
lean
can
on.
help get it out. If that's
He kind of
okay.
tilts his head like he doesn't understand what you mean by help him get it out.
Well, I
And then
can.
you realize that even though his hands are, like, his arms are really long, he can't reach his feet.
That's fine. I'll get it.
He's still confused. He's just waiting for you to give him instructions.
Um.
He's waiting for the pretty lady in white to give him instructions.
Haha. Corlick, do you think you could like let him lean on you?
Absolutely. Corlick's going to take his arms and go to put him on his shoulders and let him lean against him.
Sure,
lean
you
back
can go
on
ahead
me?
and give me a strength check, because this guy is a size larger than you are.
I don't want him to like just fucking dead weight on him.
No, he still needs to give me a strength check. It's
Okay.
not a very high
Oh!
DC.
Yes!
God.
You really hold that guy up.
I'm not even gonna make you make other ones. You're braced perfectly, and Adira can get Mickey's foot up on her thigh.
Perfect.
You lift me
And
up.
now you can give me that check that nobody ever has to give ever,
Medicine.
and give me a medicine check that you're proficient in.
I took medicine, but didn't take fucking. I know, and I get fucked by it, right?
That's I mean, Koss got fucked by his Arcana check earlier.
Twice.
Wise.
You got
I
caught.
rolled a 2 and then a 1.
I actually I rolled the 3 to your 1 and your 2 and your 1. There you go.
Okay, so the you are trying to remove the bone fragment,
Mhm.
and it seems to be lodged in a little bit more than you thought, and you think that it might have been in there for a really long time.
Oh.
Um,
Okay. Trying to put some.
in so much as you may have to hurt him to get it out. So give me another medicine check, please. I'm
Mickey.
gonna say, how could it possibly get worse? But then I said that with Koss, and he rolled a 1.
Mickey. This might hurt a little bit. I am sorry. Now, where's my medicine check? There it is. Okay, there we go.
Excellent. You kind of like count down with him, but before you hit the end of the countdown, you just pull it out, you know, so that he's not really expecting it. Corlick, with your strength check, you are able to hold his arms in place, so he doesn't just swipe out in reaction against her. He brings his hands up like he looks like he's going to, but just it's a reaction of pain, right? So it's like, you know how you clench up when something sharp has been pulled from your body? That's basically what he's doing.
Corlick will say, easy, easy. It's going to be okay. Yeah.
The moment it's out, she's doing some form of healing spell to at least try and like heal the wound
Cure
up
wound.
if I can.
Sure. What do you want to do? Because remember, he's a construct.
I know a 4th level spell, and I don't have a 4th level spell in my. Right, I was
Because-
using spells on D&D Beyond because some of the spells that I have don't actually transfer over.
Remember, he's a construct.
Mhm.
Constructs are affected differently by healing.
Oh yeah, that's true. Would I know that?
Yes.
Cool. So would inflict wounds actually help him more?
Nope. Nope. Because I'm going to tell you this. You watch as he's standing there, and with like you're looking at the wound, trying to figure out. Oh my god, the word I was looking for just absolutely blanked because somebody sent me a message.
Closing up.
Sorry.
You watch as the wound starts to just knit itself together.
Oh.
And it's a slow process. So between you and Corlick, you have to keep him there for about 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But it is knitting itself closed until it's closed.
Oh, perfect.
And he stands up and he kind of bounces on his feet a little bit just to test it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no pain. And now he can walk around without shuffling, and there's no moaning as he walks because he's no longer in pain. And he actually kneels down in front of you, and he kind of just questioningly kind of holds his arms out.
Do you want a hug?
And he slowly nods.
Yes, he gets a hug. Yes, 100% he gets a hug.
You are hugged by something that smells absolutely vile.
I breathe through my mouth.
And his arms are bony, and they definitely, it's very clear that he was conglomerated together from corpses and stuff, but he's so gentle when he hugs you. And he starts to pull away, and parts of your veil are kind of stuck to the spiky parts of his arms, and he just kind of slowly picks each thing of the veil off so that it doesn't so you're not stuck to him. And then he gets to his feet and he lumbers off and he's happy.
There he
Adira,
goes.
give me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Can I just use my passive 18 perception?
Yes, sure.
Nice. Don't wanna
18?
Yeah.
The madcaps and the red caps are glaring at you.
I stick my tongue out at them because I heard them being mean to him.
They are not happy with you.
I don't give a fuck. Do they want to try me? I swear to God. Nobody's
Alright.
mean on my watch.
Oh, good. Here we go.
I'll fight a bunch of demon gnomes.
Dante and Comfort, because this is the one I had planned for you two.
Oh dear God.
Before we get to that, Quentin, would you mind if we took a quick 5-minute break so I can get water?
Yeah, sure.
Otherwise, my throat is going to be ruined for the rest of the night.
Is it not already ruined, my dear friend?
We can't have that.
Can't
No,
have it.
no, we can't.
No,
I got a
we
bunch
can't.
more RP shit that I actually have to vocalize, so no.
Okay.
You don't have any of your
2 seconds.
apple cider left?
I don't want to drink something hot.
It's hard to drink something hot whenever it's
No, but if you make yourself a cider and then throw some ice in it and cool it down.
The instant cider never tastes as good cold.
Alright. I didn't know if you had any cider left in the fridge.
Not in the fridge. No, oh god, no, I finished the stuff in the fridge.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do
Over.
it. Sorry. I was just fixing something. But yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back at 8:15 to continue on.
Mhm.
Stick around.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Fuck.
All right, thank you for bearing with us, everybody. My throat took a little bit more damage from doing Mad Maggie than I thought it would, so that'll teach me. Alright, where were we? Right. Dante and Comfort. Dante, after you came back out from being in the room that Mad Maggie had procured for herself, Comfort is still standing out there. He hadn't come in with you guys.
I'm reading my letter over and over and over again.
But he's got this dopey little smile on his face.
Dude, the tail's wagging like a fucking dog. It's awesome.
Which is kind of interesting because it is a long, tail that ends in a spade. So this thing, going back and forth, you almost hear the noise, from a whip.
Wait, watch where you're swinging that thing.
Aren't you great in dexterity or something like that? You can avoid it.
Is that in character or not?
No. Yes. No.
Both.
Because
Yeah.
that's really awkward to say something like that. Aren't you just really good with dexterity?
Sorry.
What's with the face? And the letter. Where did you get that?
Just, showed up in my pocket as things do sometimes, I suppose.
I feel like I should say something there, but I really shouldn't.
Listen, I've learned since being here not to question some things too hard. So,
That is true. There are a lot of really freaky things out there. Still,
it's
You're
a letter.
you're smiling more though. That's the thing. It's a letter. I can see it's just a letter. There's a smile that goes with that letter.
I was getting to that.
Are you sure?
Christ, you're impatient sometimes. Okay, it's from my boyfriend. Back at home.
Back at Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Jeez, I wonder what the time difference would have been now.
It's dated, you said it was 3 months from when it...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
It's been 3 months since you guys have left. But you've been in Avernus for a week and a half, maybe?
yes, so it looks like it's about 2.5 months faster.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And that instantly went into your bucket.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm curious how, but that's not the point. Still, 2.5 months. Jeez, the world on top would be different by the time we get there. Yet oddly the same.
I hope not too different for my taste.
Oh? What do you mean? I've never actually been around Comforts.
I know.
The only time I've been there was to hire you at the beginning, and said other was not there nor mentioned. So I actually don't know these things.
Well, when I left, I found out maybe a couple weeks before I left that I'm going to be a father.
Congratulations.
Thanks, but now he's probably about 4.5 months along. I don't.
How does that work? This is confusing to me.
Okay, listen. I explained this before. I explain it again. Me and him don't carry the same equipment. You feel me?
This is the first time hearing about this, so you may have explained it to other people, but not to.
I understand.
So,
But you get that? I'm the plug. He's the socket. You know?
yeah, okay.
There you go. Okay.
And so he calls himself a he, and that's dead.
Yeah.
Good.
So that
Okay.
he calls himself a he is that he is a he. You hear?
He is a he.
He is a he. But he is having my baby. Listen. Okay?
Well, congratulations.
He's
Hopefully we'll
having
get out of
my
here before
baby.
your boyfriend pops.
Me too, my friend, me too.
Cool. I need you both to give me perception checks.
Perception checks.
I hate to interrupt this beautiful, touching moment of them reconciling over Comfort's impending fatherdom, but I need you to both give me perception checks. What you see hovering off in a corner all by itself is a skull, wreathed in green flame. And then you watch as it gets knocked to the side because one of the red caps threw a stone at it. And it chatters at them, but it doesn't really do anything. And then it gets whacked in the head with a small little sprocket.
Where are the red caps throwing it from? Just ground level, higher up?
Ground level.
Okay.
They're like, they see it and they're just like, eh, and throw it at it, but with unerring accuracy. And this poor flaming skull is getting the shit kicked out of him by some red caps with stones and sprockets.
Hey, those little guys are harsh.
Yeah, I prefer them to stop, maybe, but maybe it's not my issue.
I mean, it's not really my issue as well, but I mean, I'm kind of curious to see how accurate they are, because they seem to be hitting pretty good.
Don't forget, Mad Maggie said that she would be inclined to help you if you helped people around her fort.
I'm getting to it.
Okay, just
I'm not saying no. I'm
me
just
out of character reminding you. That's all.
me out of character saying, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Go for it.
Wait for it.
Just wait for it.
Oh God.
I'm curious if they could hit this coin. I pull out a copper.
Okay.
What do you think of it? Give him a little target practice. That's not Mr. Green Floaty over there.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I got 5 gold that says that they will hit it.
5 good? So wait, are we putting a bet between each other?
Yeah, why not? Just a little friendly gambling. It's always more fun when money is involved,
I thought we were gonna work together and see if we can try and make a miss. But if you want to play that game, 5 good it is. I like when you start playing these kinds of games. Oi! Little freaky people!
You suddenly have the attention of 15 red caps and 6 mad caps.
What do these things look like? I'm just curious, because I just picture mushrooms.
Hang on. Hold
Aren't they like?
I hate to interrupt, I'm just like, I don't know what they look like. I'm just picturing angry mushrooms, like, with brandishing knives or something.
Aren't they like shitty gnomes?
You
Hold
say,
tight.
hey, little
Hold
what?
tight.
What'd you call them?
I just
JP?
imagine them like little bananas.
Okay. Red cap.
Oh! That was fun.
Mad cap.
Okay, a little bit more fun, but also terrifying.
Oh,
I like the mad
difference
caps
is-
better.
Oh, we lost my mother again.
Ugly.
The difference is the red caps dip their hats in fresh blood. The mad caps dip their hoods in fresh demon ichor. hence why they're madcaps.
It's with your lips.
I posted a video on where it came from. Earlier, it was a TikTok, please.
Anyway, so those are the two, like, there's 6 of the madcaps and 15 redcaps that are now looking at you.
I see you're really good with your accuracy. I'm curious if you could hit this coin right there. As I throw it up. Please, I'd rather not you throw things at me.
Okay.
So. Alright, you gonna come and hype them up? Or you're just gonna sit there and smirk like you usually do?
I can spark and come up at the same time. I think that this is an easy compromise.
I mean, why can't you just do both?
That's. Is that what I fucking just said? I'm coming. Relax.
Look at these motherfuckers looking up, coming up like such.
Okay.
Yo, look at this cat.
Dante,
Hey,
are you making it difficult or easy for them to hit?
I'm making it difficult. I want to
Give
see
me
if
a
these guys
sleight
can
of
hit
hand check.
Flat pad. Ooh, I could do that. I wish I could do it better.
You rolled a 2 and you still got a 10! Alright, how many times are you doing this?
Doing it like 5 times.
5 times. First time, they hit it. Give me another sleight of hand.
Now I want to throw 2 in the air.
Yep, sleight of hand.
There we go.
They missed both of them.
Ooh.
Next one.
Next one. Ah! Whoa!
That is both sides of the spectrum.
They hit both of them.
And the last one I hit, I bring out 3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw the. I'm gonna
Okay.
throw 2 up and then the third just slightly timed after.
Motherfucker, where did that go? I dropped it. I don't know where that went. I'm gonna find that later because that was my straw die. Alright, let's do it. Give me that sleight of hand. Okay. All 3 miss.
Ah. What you got that one?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd count that as like a success or not.
I mean, they
I hit it at least a couple times.
They technically hit less than they did.
Yeah, but my bet was if they would hit it. They hit it.
So, if we're talking law of averages, they hit less than they did miss. So, I think I won this one.
Okay, fine, I'll accept it.
There you go. That's my boy.
Alright, I give him 5 gold.
Alright.
Okay, I got 5 gold.
They are now bored.
They're now bored.
And have moved off. Even so much as to leave the flaming skull alone.
Good. I'll go over to the flaming skull.
Okay, is Comfort going with him? Okay. As described, he is a floating flaming skull, wreathed in green flame. He is one of the photos that I posted earlier. And getting closer to him, you realize that he's missing a tooth.
Missing a tooth. Ah. So, what is with those freaky little things anyway? What do they do?
while. They patrol and they scout, and as he talks, I can't actually mimic this. I don't know how to do it. There is a whistle.
Yeah.
As he talks.
Could always just go with a lisp instead.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a hard feat unless you do have an actual gap.
Yeah. There is a whistle through that missing tooth. They scout for Mad Maggie. Ugh, can't believe a wizard of my caliber was reduced to this.
Wait, you're a wizard?
I was.
You were, so you had a body, and you could do little hand gestures and things came.
You can't tell that he's nodding, but he bobs up and down in a facsimile of nodding.
How? How did this happen?
Well, my nemesis doesn't even bear naming.
Fair enough. Still, you seem to have a bit of a whistling problem. So,
One of the red caps knocked my tooth out.
so nuts on the ground, or did they take it?
They took it.
Aye. Well, I mean, I could try and talk to them and see if I can get their tooth back. If you would like.
Well, I know which one took it, but I don't know if he still has it.
I guess that's a good thing you have the information of one, because then I can pry the others out of them.
Okay. He's a flaming skull, but he settles himself on your shoulder, and there's no heat coming off of him.
You know, this is actually a rather freaky experience for me, having you on my shoulder like this. It's not scary, I just expect heat and there's flames everywhere, and I'm not feeling any of this.
That's because it's magical fire. That's how this works.
I understand that it's magical, it's still freaky.
Fair enough. And he kind of takes a look at Comfort, like, is this pretty boy supposed to be helping you?
I don't know. I think he's just following along with that smirk of his. He had a letter from his boyfriend come.
I'm the eye candy.
Well,
Yeah, and that's all. That's all you do.
He tells. Sorry. My name is Barnabas.
Funny, I like it.
No, Barnabas.
You know I'm joking with you, right?
No, because I just met you today.
Well, now you know. So.
He points out the red cap that stole his tooth. Now, are you going to go question the red cap? Or are you going to do something else? Like, perhaps observe them.
What do these things do, anyway, outside of scouting and being general assholes? As I talk to you, Barnabas.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, it does have information for me. Give me one moment. Well, they can get into places that others can't. They have hands, so they can retrieve things. Which I can't.
Jesus, I should have hired them back at Baldur's Gate.
Barnabas kind of tells you a little bit more about it. I'm not actually going to RP myself out talking for 10 minutes because my voice just cannot take it.
Yep, so blah 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 exposition blah blah blah.
I need you and Comfort to give me a perception check. Because as you guys have been talking to Barnabas, you've been watching the Redcaps. And the Madcaps.
Perception.
You both notice a red cap passing a bloody pouch to another red cap. And this happens 4 times in the span of 10 minutes. And then I need an insight check from both of you.
Ugh. Ooh.
Between the two of you, you discuss just what could possibly be in that pouch that the red caps are passing back and forth to each other. And you come to the determination that Barnabas's tooth is in that pouch.
So, Comfort, do you know which one is still holding it? I'm trying to keep a track of them, but they're quick little guys.
The answer is yes.
Yeah. I'm like 50% certain.
I see. So how do we retrieve it? Do you want to go in and start speaking to them? Or do you want to do an old switcheroo?
Oh, I'm sure I can talk my way into this. I always do. Don't eat the wires. Stop.
What wires? Who are you talking to?
I
Do you have like a
to the
mouse
red
in your boat or something?
I opened my door and now every single cat in the house is just slowly coming in to chew my wires. Anyway.
Not what cats do, though.
Yeah, it's what they do. And we got 5 of them, so.
I just start smoking again. Just light up my pipe.
Okay. Comfort, are you basically gonna go create a distraction?
I'm gonna smooth talk my way into this.
Okay.
Alright. I will walk up to them. And just say, excuse me? Seems that, our little friend back there seems to have lost something, and he thinks that maybe you guys have taken it, and I don't know, I think maybe just give it back, and we can just pretend that this never happened, Just...
As is happening, I give my pipe to Barnabas. What this? I stealth.
Give me a stealth check.
Where the hell did the cat go?
Shows up somewhere in Barovia.
Finds a portal.
I somehow find myself in the middle of a conflict with Strahd and...
It's like he was
What the hell are you doing here?
Anyway. Comfort. Roll me a D100, please, dear.
Okay.
Dante, you have your eyes.
Hey, yeah!
Nice.
Dante, you have your
Nice.
eyes on the one who has the pouch. Okay? You know exactly which one it is. Comfort, here's the problem. 1, they're not afraid of you. 2, they're not persuaded by your sweet talking. And 3, I didn't want to do this, but roll for initiative.
All of them? Or just them?
Just Comfort and Dante.
Oh, I'm getting it.
Now, would we not see them if we're out in the yard?
We're gonna get
No.
1 round of combat in before you guys get a chance to react.
Okay.
Oh. Onward's gonna get gangbanged. So I don't know. I don't know who holds the pouch.
No, you do.
I do.
Yes, you have your eyes on the one who holds the pouch.
I just picture Corlick and Adira like watching what's happening and is like, I don't know what they're doing.
But I don't
may
like
need-
it.
I don't like
They
it.
may need help.
These red
Let's
caps
be
are little
prepared.
shits. I will beat all of them up.
I've been looking for a chance to do that, so
So has Adira.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing.
But I
Adira's
don't
ready
like-
to swing at those red caps. And we
Like,
got
I mean, I don't know
Golf, I
why
swear
you're
to
saying
God.
they. I basically disappeared.
Well, we
You
probably
just
saw you
covered.
walking around at one point,
Well,
so
yeah, but you see, all you see is comfort, basically.
yeah.
Dante
Alright.
was there.
Was there,
Dante.
and now he's gone.
Dante,
Hi.
you are about 40 feet away from the red cap that has the tooth.
And so, like, is he in, like, that red cap? Where is he in proximity to the other ones?
Oh, he's right in the middle of them. For the record, there is 4 red caps in front of Comfort. Those are the 4 that he's talking to.
Yep.
And it's one of those 4 that has it. You know which one it is.
Okay, so is it, like, they're kind of, like, in a line looking? Huh. I feel fairly confident about my stealthing skills.
With a 31, I would fucking hope so.
I feel confident. So I'm gonna go and try and, pickpocket.
That'll be a sleight of hand check, please, dear.
Oh, please, dear God.
Another one.
go. Ooh.
Dante, you
Mhm.
almost get the pouch free and clear. Almost. As one of the red caps actually that you were trying to take it off of,
Mm-hmm.
turns around and vices its hands around the pouch. Mine! Anything else?
Punch up.
Is Barnabas enjoying his pipe?
Yes. Barnabas is definitely enjoying the pipe.
I actually
Probably at this point, Adira and Comfort or Corlick has got
No.
Amaranth
No.
and
it's
Not
still.
Dante,
move
what are you
them
doing?
over to what?
What am I doing? I would like to disengage and throw
With the
a bit.
pouch?
Yeah, with the
Because you
pouch.
have the pouch in hand, but the red cap also has a hold of it.
Oh fuck yeah! Tug of war this bitch.
Excellent. That'll be an athletics check, please, dear.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh
You guys
man.
are at a stalemate. Because I
Okay,
rolled a 1 for a 7. You rolled a 7. You're at a stalemate. Neither one of you is letting go of this pouch just yet.
Jesus. I'm gonna...
And it's now the red cap's turn.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see.
Oh.
Oh, good. Comfort. I need a dexterity saving throw, please. Oh, good. You managed to get your foot out of the way as the red cap basically tries to kick your kneecaps out and bring you to the ground. Well, one of them. I need another dexterity saving throw, please, dear. You managed to avoid this one as well. You look like you are dancing. One more.
Dance for me, tiefling. Oh no!
You are going to take 19 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh.
and you are now knocked prone. Dante.
Yep.
16 to hit.
That will hit me.
You're gonna take 8 slashing damage.
Flashing. Okay.
And an additional 20, because I just nat 20'd. 28
Okay.
total. Are you down?
20 total. Question.
Answer.
We still have temporary hit points from the last fight, right?
Yes, because you have not rested.
Good. Thank God. So that was 28
28
hit points.
total.
28 total. Taken off of 7 is 9.
Okay.
Left. That's out of the temporary.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, one more. And you're gonna take 11 slashing damage. This thing still has one hand on the pouch. And there's sickle in the other. Comfort,
see.
what are you doing?
Oh. I didn't think these little shits were gonna hit so hard. How are they, like, positioned around me?
Basically in a line, except for one, which is like right next to you.
Okay, can I hit them all with a fucking thunder wave?
Yeah, you're gonna hit Dante.
Dante,
He can't.
fine, I will sing a Mantle of Inspiration to get him the fuck out of the way. You should know if I'm singing a mantle, you should...
He still has a hold of the pouch, and so does the red cap. It's not that he doesn't want to move, it's that he still has a hold of the pouch.
Yikes. Fine.
Adira and Corlick, since you're both out in the base, you can put yourselves in the initiative order.
Okay. I'm giving
Alright.
myself advantage because I don't care. Cute. Cuter.
So what are you doing? Oh wait, no, Mantle of Inspiration. Right.
Well, that's just a bonus action, man.
Yeah, so what are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the one that is wrangling with Dante.
Okay. Which is a wisdom save, right?
Ooh.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh.
I can't get a Dissonant Whispers in ever.
You can't, and it saddens me because it's a really good spell.
At least he takes half damage, but... Ugh.
Yep.
It was also a really good roll.
It was.
Mm.
Anything else?
No.
Wait, no. Mantle gives temp HP, doesn't it?
Yeah. 8.
8.
I was going to say, I don't see the number here, so I was like, I think you need to tell Dante how much more he is taking.
Yeah. Please.
Which will also catch Adira and Corlick, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
As they're
Well, I like
jaunting
this.
towards in very angry fashion, they get somewhat beefier.
Yep.
Dante,
Ooh, ooh.
Yep.
you're up.
Cool. Hey, do you like gold? I grab a pocket full of gold. I throw it up into the air, like, alright, gold! I just throw it up in the air, see if they actually go for it.
Okay, hang on.
Because there's a bunch of shiny objects.
Yeah, no, you're right. I just need to, there's actually written stuff on the red caps and the mad caps. Give me 1 second.
Please tell me this works.
Alright. It does not. But your coins clatter to the ground. And if you'd like to get the pouch, you will do so at advantage, because he only has one hand on it.
Cool.
So, athletics check.
Please tell me I do something. Thank God. Better.
You have the pouch in hand.
I guess throwing the coin would be my bonus. Cool. I guess that's my turn.
Okay, Corlick.
Well, I'm going to head up and get on the other side of the one that's between Dante and I.
Well, you kind of
Can I
can't
do
because
that?
standing there.
I'm still going to attack the one by Dante.
All right, not a problem. Go ahead.
I will rage.
Do you have any rages left?
Absolutely.
Okay,
I've only used one since our long rest.
just asking.
That's okay.
Go ahead. Oh yeah.
Beat the shit out of this
God,
thing.
yeah.
How's he looking? Is he still standing?
Yeah.
And again, 18.
Yep.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay. It's the Madcap's turn. The Redcap's turn, sorry. These things are vicious. 20 to hit Corlick.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 8 slashing damage.
Is that already halved or no?
Nope.
So 4. Okay.
And another 20 to hit for another 7 slashing damage for 3. Halved. And then 24 to hit Corlick
Yeah.
for 11 slashing damage, halved to 5. 18 to hit.
Yep.
8 halved to 4. 15 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
That's 9 halved to 4. First shot against Dante misses. Second shot against Dante misses.
The end
12
is-
to hit Dante.
No.
13 to
end-
hit. Oh,
Sorry.
at the end of. Go ahead.
At the end of the red cap's turn, I want to skirmish her out.
13 to hit Comfort.
Yes.
11 slashing damage, dear.
I'm unconscious.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yes.
Fuck.
You always put us in fights when we don't take a long rest from our last fight.
I know. Alright, well, you were unconscious, and the red cap is gonna turn, because there are other targets that are still up. 25 to hit Corlick.
Yep.
8 slashing damage, half to 4. Adira.
Okay, I have a spell, and I'm wondering if it can hit all of them instead of just one. But Adira will produce a gem. Just a simple gem. And hopefully incite greed. On the red caps. And all the little nasty boys. If I can.
Third spell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a cleric spell. Believe me, I was surprised too. I was like, "Oh, this seems like it could be fun." I mean,
it's
I wouldn't be able to cast it.
Spell.
Well, I have it.
Yeah.
It's
no, I
also a
believe
bard
you.
spell.
But I'm just like, seems more like a bard spell.
It's
It's
mine
from-
now.
It's from the Acquisition Sync book.
It's a fun spell,
Alright.
though.
It is. What's your spell DC?
Hold on. That's a good question. 16.
Only one of them pass.
Well, the rest of them can come to me then.
Yep.
That's fine.
They are all enticed by this gem, and they move to stand within 5 feet of Adira, and don't move, simply staring at the gem. There is one left who is looking very confused as to why his friends are doing this.
Well, it is. Adira would be a very pretty gem. It would be well taken care of. So even though she's incited greed in all of them, she will still sort of be like, "I'll give you this gem if you just, stop this."
Fight over it. Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure I may have, I don't know, some piece of jewelry.
on me that may have more gems that I'd be more than willing to give you if you just stop whatever this is.
There is also a whole bunch of coin on the ground.
Yeah, look at coin scattered. But unfortunately I have the gem in the gem is part of the spell, so.
I would say I ended up throwing 10 gold in that endeavor.
Are you going to throw the gem, or are you going to keep a hold of it?
It's concentration up to a minute, so I will hold, well, is there a cliff nearby? No, I would fucking throw it off the cliff. But Adira wouldn't, so...
Okay.
You all can have this gem and share it if you just stop the fighting. I am more than willing to give it to you.
Okay, the last Madcap is still...
I will cut your head off. No, I'm kidding. Adira wouldn't say that. I'll stop. I'm mad. I hate these guys.
Corlick will.
As you should.
Perfect. Corlick can deal with that.
Comfort.
Hold on, actually. I want
I'll
to
deal
see
with that.
if I have something else. That's
Yes,
a bonus action.
At the end of his turn, I skirmish her
Skirmish.
out.
Yeah.
Is it? Yoink! And I'm out.
No, it just gives temp HP. Sorry, I can't. I tried to stop the fighting. I should have healed instead, but I will heal
No,
him.
this was... I'm going to tell you right now, this was the right call. Comfort. Death save, please, dear.
Success?
That's success.
Oh god.
Dante,
Yep.
there is one red cap left.
There's one.
I'm currently enamored with the gem that Adira is holding up.
And it is enamored?
It isn't.
Is not enamored.
Yeah,
So,
only one.
is it staring at the rest of his friends, or is it staring at me?
Staring at Corlick.
I'm out. I'm going back to Barnabas.
Okay.
Wait,
Anything
didn't the mantle? I know the mantle didn't go off because Comfort is unconscious, but didn't it go off before he'd gone unconscious?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Cool. So I'm getting to Barnabas.
Okay.
And I'm looking through the pouch, and like I'll
Sure.
use all my
Okay,
movement.
We're gonna reconcile that in a second because I have a feeling Corlick's about to kill this red cap.
Oh,
Corlick,
hell yeah.
one red cap left.
Princess.
13.
Meets defeats it,
Good.
and I guesstimated how much health the single red cap would have left because I did a pooled health pool, and yeah, you have cut it down.
I'd cut its head off, just like Adira asked.
The red cap kinda... It's been in Avernus for a really long time. And so when you kill it, it turns to ash. And disappears.
Corlick will go over and check on Comfort.
Comfort looks like he's got a couple busted ribs.
Well, as soon as that's done with, I'm just going to, like, hover the gem over top of these little red caps and be like, okay, who wants it super bad?
I
And
have
they're
a greater
all-
potion of healing that I will give Comfort.
Oh, I was gonna heal him. You should keep those for later.
Okay.
But I will come over and heal
Watch
them.
as they all jump for the gem.
Bunch of little dogs.
Yuck. Now, if I give you this gem, you need to share it.
They're just kind of still jumping for the gem.
Toss it over my shoulder, then.
And they go running after it.
Yuck. Okay, what's my biggest healing spell? Please hold.
Level 4 Cure Wounds?
Level 4 Cure Wounds.
Damn. Comfort. 33 HP back.
Do you even have 33 HP?
Yes, yes, yes.
I have 45 HP.
Okay.
Relax.
No,
I'm
I
not
think
fucking
I think
Dante.
that's. I was gonna say I think that's Dante max HP.
I'm not as sensitive as I am weak.
Oh goodness gracious.
God.
I will
Amaranth,
have
you
a
just-
sass fight against you. I will win.
Oh yeah, I fucking.
Oh god.
I'm here for this.
Children,
Amaranth
please.
just opens the door and it's like, what's going on
Sass
over? And
fight.
sees a shitload of red caps scattering. It's like, oh.
You return the tooth to Barnabas.
Perfect. I'll take that back as I grab the pipe from his mouth.
He kind of looks at the tooth and looks at you and just, I don't know how to put that back in my mouth.
Open up.
I don't have hands.
He just widens his jaw, so that you could put it back in.
Alright, let's see if I can get this right. There's only 2 ways I can do this. Just start.
Medicine check.
Oh, here we go. Perfect. Alright, there we go. It's in.
Put it in backwards.
I think it looks fine. I'm just like,
You watch as it seems to stick. It's gonna stay. And then he closes his jaw, it wobbles, and it falls out.
hey. Well, pick it back up. Do it again.
Turning it around.
Yes. No, I'm putting it back the other way. I was goddamn right the first time.
Like a USB.
Absolutely were not, but okay.
It's like the USB cord thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I will turn it around.
Okay. It still doesn't want to stay.
Adira!
Dante!
This guy's tooth is falling out. I need you to do your wibbly wobbly magic things.
I'm not a dentist.
But I have the tooth right here. You just stick it back in and you can put it back together. You have to fix this group.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
She just walks over. Okay.
See, Corlick and I break stuff.
I'm not
Comfort
always
is
going to
the
be
eye candy. Oi!
Are you calling me not pretty, Dante? No, I'm kidding.
Oi!
I'm not always
If
going
you're
to
gonna talk to me like that, wow! Oh, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt by that.
Not a dentist. Okay, yep, hello? I'm Adira. I hear you've got a tooth problem.
He nods.
Alright, this is my friend Barnabas.
That bobbing thing. Up and
Bananas.
down. That is his facsimile of nodding.
Okay,
This is Barnabas.
Barnabas. A pleasure to meet you. I'll do my best. Tooth?
Here you go.
Thank you. Open wide?
Flaming Skull just opens his jaw wide open for you.
Oh, that's unsettling. Okay, and tooth insertion.
You hold it in place this time.
Uh-huh.
Because you remember what had happened with Mickey.
Oh, okay, I was like...
How his wound had knitted itself back together.
Yes, okay. That makes more sense.
And
I was like...
watch as some of the bone some of his jawbone kind of just grows up
Mhm.
and catches the tooth to hold it in place.
Perfect. And there we go.
Why did that not work with me?
You're not a dentist. I'm adding that to my resume.
Well, neither are you.
I beg to differ. I just successfully put a tooth back in a mouth. So,
Adira's the God Whisperer is a dentist now.
That's 10 gold, please.
Adira
Yeah.
has gained proficiency in dentistry.
The skull just gently bonks its forehead against yours.
oh,
Aww.
also
Insane.
unsettling.
Like
You're
a cat.
welcome.
And the flaming
It's a
part of
kitty
it
cat.
doesn't burn, right? Like it doesn't burn you. It doesn't hurt you.
Mhm.
And then it moves over to Dante and does the same.
Oh, that's
Is
sweet.
Comfort just sitting on the ground, or did he stand up?
You know?
Just gonna lay here for a bit, I think.
No, I really need to know. I need to know. Are you standing or are you laying down?
I stood up.
Okay. Barnabas is gonna come over and bunk his forehead against yours and thanks as well. Not super hard, but like enough to know that like
I bruise like a summer peach.
Comfort, I'll heal the bruise. Just say thank you. You say you're welcome.
Welcome.
convincing. I love it. All right. And the last one, designed for Corlick and Amaranth.
Amaranth just walking out, like seeing all this bullshit happen. Just
You
like
missed a
the
good
people
fight.
from Community.
You missed a good
Alright.
fight, Amaranth.
Amaranth,
Yes.
you've been noticing two little imps that have been following the party because you've been following them.
That tracks.
That's what you've been doing. It's a very Amaranth thing to do.
Yeah.
And let's see here. They cautiously approach you. And one of them, I need to remember if imps have wings. Hang on, hold tight.
If they do, they're cute.
Why? They do have wings. There you go. They fly up to like kind of just hover in front of your face, Amaranth.
Oh my god.
I'll start speaking in Infernal just in case, and I'm just like, can I help you?
We hope so.
Why are you following them?
Well, technically we're following all of you.
That doesn't make me feel any better. Continue.
It probably shouldn't. But given your friend's distinct handling of the red caps, I was hoping of course were hoping that you might be able to help us.
With what?
See, we like to play pranks,
What's going?
and we may have played pranks on the wrong person.
Did you play a prank on Corlick?
No, he was funny enough to maybe later.
He would probably kill you.
Maybe.
Corlick shakes his head.
No. We played a prank on one of the Madcaps. Wazik is his name. And, they may be plotting revenge against us. And that usually means the ending of our existence. And we rather like it here. Specifically with Mad Maggie. She's one of the best bosses that we could have asked for.
She mentioned that you all would put in a good word for us if we did the thing. So I'm gonna hold you to that you're gonna do that, right?
What did you do to him?
Well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what we did. What matters
Kind of does.
is that we're pretty sure that he's gonna try and kill the Holophant that you have with you. And
Oh,
make it
hell
look like we did it.
That's oddly specific.
Hands are
Hell
up.
no.
Fucking excuse me.
Hands are up. Things are going down.
Oh my god.
Put them paws up.
I need Corlick and Amaranth to give me insight checks, please.
Absolutely.
Man even comes near me, he's getting stepped on.
Put them paws up.
Ooh.
That.
Corlick, these things are lying. If the
I'm grabbing.
gonna kill anybody, it's gonna be them.
I grab them by the throat.
Oh, good. There's two of them. You're like, you kind of grab them and you catch a hold of their wings as well. Like,
It's like, what the hell? You think we're stupid?
think of like Hades when he grabs Pain and Panic from the Hercules movie.
Yes.
That's basically what happens.
What, do
I
you
thought you were-
think we're stupid? Now,
No,
try the
we're
truth.
just- I mean, we're imps. What else do you expect?
You could join the red caps that we just took care of.
We would
How about you
prefer if
start
we
with the
didn't
truth?
do that. Now, look,
How about you try the truth then?
The truth from imps.
I can tell you where you're going to find that particular Madcap by himself. All you need to do is take care of him for us.
What's in it for us?
We put in a good word with the boss lady.
I figured they would say that.
And we go, murder someone for you?
I mean, it's a Madcap. Who cares?
They are kind of assholes.
True.
We just
But they
killed one
haven't hurt
anyway,
us
so
yet.
it's not like
Yeah,
Sorry,
but they
repeat
attacked Comfort. I said they attacked Comfort. They're, they haven't attacked us yet.
Yeah, but they don't listen to anybody but Mad Maggie. And they don't even really listen to her.
Corlick looks at Amaranth. What do you want to do?
I mean, we can grill the Madcap if it comes to it. I apologize if you guys can hear puppies in the background. That thing will not shut up.
The puppy.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can just grill the Madcap.
All right.
All right, Corlick, take the reins.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go check this. Where is he? Let's go check him out.
They give you the information, mostly because I don't want to talk in that voice anymore. And you follow their directions. You get there, and the Madcap is, as said, alone. Now, I want you to realize something. When Comfort tried to talk to them, they pretty much attacked him on sight.
Mhm.
There was no negotiation. They just attacked him. How do you want to handle this?
So why were all running from? I opened the door and they started running. What happened there?
Adira.
I mean,
Okay.
that's an explanation enough.
Sure. But
Always talk to me.
and then Comfort was on the ground and like,
Yep.
did they do it?
So. Oh hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck this then.
So. Shoot first and ask questions later.
I love that the reaction is, well, fuck this then.
Well, Amaranth was first gonna be like, "Well, we can talk about this, I guess," but like after finding out that they knocked out someone in the party, fuck this. Pulls out the heavy
He's by
crossbow.
himself.
Yes,
Let's
he
go.
is.
Uh,
One
well,
second, because I think Madcaps have a different. No, okay, cool. It's all the same information. So give me 1 second to
Yeah.
get this set up.
yeah.
No, we got to make sure that there's no one else around.
There is nobody else around.
And
Even if there is,
we don't
Yeah,
trust
I do.
those imps. You do know we're doing their dirty work.
yeah, but I think putting in a good word is worth it.
Go ahead and roll for initiative, you two.
Of course. Ooh, excuse me. Hey.
Corlick.
Mhm.
You're up.
Well, I want to save it, so I'm not going to rage at this point. How close is he to us? How far away is he?
15 feet
15?
max.
I walk forward and I just 16?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're just gonna go in with a baseball swing with a great axe.
Yep.
Yep.
21 damage.
Okay. Emirate.
Man, do I even want to? I don't know. Sure. They'll their crossbows out. They're gonna blood curse. They're gonna activate the right on themselves. Because I haven't done it yet. Right of the storm, and take 4 lightning damage. Cool.
Okay.
I haven't done it in a while. I'll say. And then fire. And miss. Great. We love that for me. And then fire with the hand crossbow. 14?
14 will hit.
Pew! And that's my turn, I guess.
Since you were right in front of it, Corlick.
Yep.
24 to hit.
Absolutely.
10 slashing damage. How much HP do you have?
10 per max.
How much HP do you have right now?
130.
Fucking yikes. I missed you twice.
Yeah.
You're up.
And
Corlick has 130
10.
points.
Oh, he's a
10
barbarian.
doesn't again.
No, it does not.
14.
Yes.
13 damage.
He is still standing.
I think my hit points.
Emirate.
Amaranth's gonna reload the heavy crossbow and then fire it.
Okay.
25 to
Yes.
hit. Thank God.
I'm assuming you collect your Oh, as you kill this madcap, by the way, because its hateful existence is born from demon hatred and demon ichor, it it bursts into flames, reducing itself, its ichor-soaked hat, and its pants into ashes instantly,
That's
leaving
new.
behind the weapon and its boots.
Some good boots.
Well, they are ironclad boots.
I want to see what the weapon is.
It's a sickle. Nothing special.
No use.
Yeah.
Are the boots anything interesting?
Not really. They certainly
Spiky
wouldn't fit your
boots.
feet.
They're tiny.
Yeah, these things are small.
Dead. Guess
yeah,
we just-
so there you go.
Corlick,
Yeah.
I'm slowly going around and asking the others this question, and I hesitate to ask after the last person I asked this to, but What do you fight for?
What do I fight for?
I mean, you're angry and you like beat the shit out of stuff, and it's fun to watch. But
Well,
you
I
got a
have
reason,
a-
don't you?
Yeah, I do. I have a bounty on my head.
Is that right?
I was framed. I didn't do it. But
And El Trula before it fell, or El Trula like now?
before it fell. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm just looking to try to get back. Clear my name. Probably won't be able to succeed it without killing a couple people. Not a good
Understandable.
memory.
Well, I mean, El Trula now is a shithole, so maybe the person who has a bounty on your head died?
Could always hope, but there's more than one, so
Is
we'll
it
see how
a
it goes.
group of people?
It's the Lord and his son
Of course, it's Lord.
and the
It's always
daughter.
it's always the fucking nobility.
They're the ones who gave me the scars. As you can see, we've got the one here.
Mhm.
He's gonna just kind of put his vest down, and you're seeing marks all over his back. Let me just vest
Jesus
back up.
Christ.
Yes.
Well,
No, I don't have any love lost.
so that's why you fight, or that's how you fight. I suppose why, but are you trying to get out of this bounty?
Well, we
It's-
got pulled down here, as I said, wrong place, wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
If I make my way out, I make my way out.
You make your way
But
out, you're gonna face the music, or you're gonna
one
run?
way or another. Nope.
You're gonna
I'm
go
taking the
on
good
a
one. Be friends with
patriarch side?
me. I want to clear my name because I didn't kill her. I'd never kill her.
Okay, that's respectable.
But I'm with you guys now, and we'll work our way through here.
Very weakly, they like kind of jab at your shoulder. Sure.
All right.
Well,
And you're fighting for what?
Well, the answer is usually to protect the docks back at Baldur's Gate, but hell.
You're not in Baldur's Gate.
So I mostly just keep you all, or try to keep you all, safe.
Well-
But more or less just making sure people are taken care of.
Sounds like a noble idea. We'll work together. Shall we head back and see how everyone's doing?
Let's see if we
Let's go
can get
talk to those friggin' imps.
Well, let's go find those. See if we can find those imps again and tell them the deed's been done first.
Yep.
Always finish your jobs.
Always.
Someone didn't finish their job. That's money on your head.
Yep. So,
Alright.
Corley, let's go.
We go back.
We head back to find the imp.
Not hard to find them because they're waiting for you.
Yep.
I just kind of go. I kind of like make the throat slit motion.
Perfect. And then they fly off to inform Mad Maggie. Costs.
Hello.
As you continue helping these Kenku with what it is that they're doing, sorry, words. You wanted to ask them about things. Ask away.
Chuka and Clonk, do you guys deal with any smithing here in your workshop?
No.
No?
No, we tend to scavenge out in the field. And then from there, we use the materials to make what we need.
Are you familiar with any of the properties of metal here in Hell?
Sort of. I mean, we saw what it did there with the gear, right? So, we're a bit familiar, but not super familiar. It's not something we really pay attention to.
Okay. If you do see or learn anything interesting about it, try and set it aside for the next time I come through.
We can try. And you also wanted to magically create tailor's tools.
Yes, tidying up at the workshop when I'm done. I want to spend some time to make some tailor's tools.
Okay.
And then go and find comfort.
Not a problem. Easy enough to do.
Is
He
comfort
looks like
still
he has
laying
seen-
on the floor?
He looks like he has seen better days. His clothes are in rough shape.
Is he still just laying out in the yard, or is comfort up and about now?
No, up and about. I'm not laying back.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were going to take a nap after that last scuffle.
I'm still thinking about it. I definitely need to take a needle to some of these imperfections. We'll call them.
I mean, Cost knows nothing about the scuffle. I do, but Cost doesn't.
Yeah.
But I'm going to come find you. Hey, Comfort. I thought you might want to use these. You got a little roughed up back there in the cave, and more so since I've been in the workshop? Question mark?
I don't know what you're talking
Did
about.
I miss something?
Nothing at all. I tripped.
Insight check.
He definitely didn't trip.
I believe you. And I want to hand Comfort a set of tailor's tools.
Oh. Well, that's actually really nice of you. Not that you're not really nice, but not what I was expecting. Thank
Not
you.
sure what you were expecting, but I figured.
I don't know what I was expecting. I didn't think it would be something quite so, let's just say, like, tailored to me. No pun intended.
Well, you told me you were a tailor. Obviously, you care about the clothes you wear. And I figured it's been a rough couple days. Hopefully this helps them be a little bit better.
I think so. Let me know. Let me know if you ever pop a seam or anything like that. I'll be happy to get that back up for you.
Can I kind of look at my metal armor and go, I'll let you know?
I'm hoping you're not naked under that. So there's still something under there, you know?
Fair.
By the way, can I ask about that that little thing that Adira gave to you?
I'm gonna start like fiddling with my gauntlet. She gave me a spell component. She described it as. She didn't really get too far into it.
And what was that spell component attached to?
It wasn't attached to anything. The component was a ring.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
So
The gauntlet will kind of peel back, and it's on his middle finger.
So, she's cute, right?
And so glad you can't see Koss's face.
This man's about to blink out of existence again.
Right? I mean, come on, look at her. Who doesn't love a tall woman?
True.
Yeah.
Big strong.
Yeah. Listen. If you ever need like a wingman, I'm always here. Like Adira and I were kind of on a different level. So I don't know. I think not that you already don't have a good word in for you. You know what I'm saying? But I can put even a better word in there. She's.
I'm just going to kind of look over Comfort's shoulder really intensely and see if Comfort turns around.
Like, just for the record, because you can't actually see where he's looking because the
I
helmet.
very visibly lean over like I'm looking past you.
I lean and get back in his vision. We're not done here.
You don't see that?
See what cause?
The Redcaps are still fighting over something. I didn't see them quarreling over anything when I went into the shop, but they seem to be really intrigued with something over there.
If I turn around and look and I turn back around and you're gone, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Yeah.
This conversation isn't over and I'll turn around.
And I'm gone.
I knew it. That's okay. I'll get him later, I always do.
I'm still standing right there. I just poof.
Oh.
Idle threats from Comfort while Koss is still standing there like, fuck!
I'm
I'll beat his ass next time I see him.
That is fantastic.
If I move, I have to try and be quiet, which isn't easy to do, so I just gone. And I'm just standing there like...
I'll make you a suit for the wedding.
I'm sorry, one more time?
I'll make you a suit for the wedding. Yeah?
He has a suit.
Christ.
There's no answer.
I know he heard it wherever he is. I just feel it in my gut. Alright. I'm gonna leave.
Your tailor senses are tingling.
Yes. When somebody needs a good outfit, I'm there. It's like when I sense tension, I'm like, I'm on my way.
Alright. While you guys have been walking around Fort Knucklebone, you have noticed 3 vehicles that are kind of set off to the side. 2 look like they would fit 1 person, and then the other looks like it would fit maybe 4. Mad Maggie comes out looking for all of you, and immediately is accosted by Barnabas, as well as the 2 Kenku, and the imps are now back to being ravens on her shoulders, and Mickey is following her around. It's hard to tell whether or not this flesh golem is happy or not, but he certainly looks happier.
Got a little pep in his step.
Got a little pep in his step. Exactly.
Good for him.
And they all tell her good things about all of you. She gestures to those 3 vehicles. When you leave, those will be yours. Provided, of course, that you have what is required to power them.
You need.
They're called soul coins.
I don't like that already.
Koss knows what they are. Koss
I'm
knows
still
exactly what they
invisible,
are.
standing with the group.
I am ready for you, if you're all prepared.
Would Koss know how long a soul coin operates one of these vehicles?
24 hours.
Okay. I will reappear in the group as far to the side from Comfort in the
Okay.
group as possible.
Like next to Amaranth, and Amaranth pulls out their hand crossbow, like, oh, Cost, fucking do that.
Kind of look around real shadily and just like, I think I might be able to figure out something for the vehicles. I've been around them a good bit in my time down here.
Good.
Okay.
Then, if you're all ready for the ceremony,
Yeah?
and she leads you back into her room. Things have been cleared out from the floor, and a pile of dark black cushions has been arranged inside of a circle. And she gestures to the middle for Lulu to seat herself in the middle.
Is this gonna hurt her?
No, not her. But it might hurt you, which would be delicious.
I mean,
That
it's
checked
Lulu's
out.
choice. It's Lulu's choice. So if she wants to do it, she's more than welcome to do it. I'm not gonna fight her on it.
Lulu settles onto the pillows.
Oh.
And as she does, Mad Maggie grabs a couple of skulls, puts them in the circle as well. I don't think that my sisters will mind if we pick their brains for this a little bit, do you?
It still works for the hag. Like,
Ma'am, do you need a drink? Is she okay?
Are you
Life
asking
alert?
Maddie or the hag? Are you asking Maddie or the hag?
Both.
I'm good. Now you all just need to take a seat in the circle on one of the pillows.
Okay.
I'll take a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you sit, she starts to conduct the ritual. Koss, this is a familiar feeling for you, because 90% of your communications have all been telepathic.
Hey.
This is relatively new to everybody else. Despite that Koss has been invading your brain spaces, it's not quite the same. You now have a telepathic bond to everybody at the same time.
Uh-oh.
And I need perception checks from everybody.
On brand.
So good.
Woo!
Oh yeah, this is.
That's the 21.
I'm too busy trying not to look at Comfort.
Amaranth and Dawn are the only two that notice this.
Not need to fuck.
For a brief moment, there is a seventh feeling. Seventh mind in the telepathic link before it fades and there's only the six of you. And you're not sure who it is. As you do this, your eyes close. They're heavy. You're almost tired. And then everything is black. And that's where we'll pick up in 2 weeks.
Woo!
Ooh.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, D&D Beyond, that is D, the letter N, dbeyond.com, as well as Lucky Dice Cafe and Liquor Express. So, just a reminder, we will not be streaming our Thursday game next week, as I will be in the middle of me and my mother will be in the middle of getting our henna done on our hands for my brother's wedding next weekend. However, we will be here on Monday, Tuesday, and potentially Wednesday with our usual weekly games. Monday, we are in a new city, exploring, having fun. We had a girls' night that has yet to end in murder, so we're doing pretty good.
So
Tuesday
far.
will be an episode of Valley by Night. Wednesday, if we play on Wednesday, will be a tour once again of the Cryptodora, including the tour, like the actual tour spiel as written by our very own DM, Quentin. I always like to thank my players, Otter playing Koss, our awkward, lovely artificer, JT playing Dante, everybody's favorite catfolk, Tabaxi. They're called Tabaxi in 5e, and I keep calling them
It's
catfolk.
still close.
They're Tabaxi.
Racist.
Fuck. Deca playing Amaranth, the reclusive blood hunter. Nancy playing Corlick, the party's barbarian who hits first and asks questions later.
Or if ever.
Molly playing Comfort, the party's disaster bard. Or should I call you the danger magnet?
I just call myself chaotic bisexual.
So danger magnet.
Yes.
Danger bar, go.
And our streamer for the night, as well as our social media manager, Quentin, playing Adira, the loveliest of clerics who gets hugs from flesh golems.
Not as seen on TV.
I am your DM, Maddie. So, join us again next week for Monday, Tuesday, and potentially Wednesday's games. Be good to one another, wash your hands, wear your mask, social distance, and remember, roar for initiative.